Prolonged periodic floods cause havoc in the lives of victims, and the magnitude of damage to life, shelter, and property is unimaginable. Unavailability or delay in the relief, along with exorbitant mitigation kits, adds to the plight of these flood stricken. This is disturbing. At Aqu-a-drift Solutions, our mission is to design deployable and modular floating units as an adequate shelter for flood prone areas. Out of the existing solutions, some involve temporary relief provided by the government and citizens, while others involve modifications of existing houses with stilts, etc. However, these are largely insufficient during periods of prolonged floods, which are quite common in several coastal regions of India. Aquative Solutions presents a first of its kind modular floating settlements, keeping in mind the survival needs and comfort of the victims. Our solution includes quickly deployable floating base units, plug and play type settlements, as well as floodwater purification system.
The technical requirements include a higher compaction ratio that makes storage easier. One unit must be able to assist a family of 5 people and provide adequate potable water. The engineering requirements have been derived from these. Our solution is based on folding-inspired floating structures. This 3D model represents what the final structure would look like. A fraction of the floating base is submerged in the floodwater. The settlement stands on top of the base with a human model given for size comparison. The foundation subsystem is concerned with the floating base. The water purification subsystem ensures availability of potable water. And the settlement subsystem looks at structure and deployment.
The modular floating settlement has two key components to it, the floating base and the settlement on top of it. For technology selection of the floating base, we have various designs. We have the rigid hollow sealed base. We have origami inspired base designs. We have inflation based base designs. We have hybrid base designs, which incorporate inflation based designs with the origami inspired designs. We have some designs which tackle the problems of ease of storage and leakage protection from flood water. We have another design which can collapse but different from the origami inspired designs. In this particular case, the side panels can collapse into just one side face by folding, and similarly the top and the bottom faces are detachable and can be folded into quarters. This makes it very easy for transportation and storage. To compare all of these designs, we generate a pug matrix, and from this analysis we find that in the first position we have this particular design which is collapsible, and at the same time to prevent leakage from water we have rubber seals, and the material of each surface is multi-layered. This actually satisfies all of our main requirements, that it floats and has stability, it is deployable, it has debris protection from the flood water, and it is waterproof. Moving on to technology selection for the settlement, we can straight away go for the origami inspired design as it satisfies all our requirements. The center link is so that the roof is sloping so that water can run off. Combining both of these, we have the final solution which looks something like this.
So I'm going to talk about anchoring and drainage subsystems. In case of anchoring, at first we thought that anchoring is not that important in our case, but after some research and analysis, we realized that water current may exist even on flood prolonged areas, which may cause the flooding base to drift away. So we come up with a plan to tackle that issue by choosing a standard deadweight anchor whose dimensions we are going to get using equipment number formula mentioned in the slide. And in case of drainage, we are following a simplistic approach by using a gradual slope ranging from 1 degree to 2 degree from the center to the periphery of the base as shown in the figure to drain away accumulated water. So next Jeevan will talk about water purification system.
Now we come to our last subsystem, that is water purification. As there will not be any electricity, the straightforward considerations were non-electric water purifiers that can handle turbid water. We considered three water filters: Kent Live Pure, Lifesaver Bottle, and Life Straw. Even though Kent Live Pure was cost effective, costing around 1400 rupees, we had to discard it as it can't handle turbid water. Considering Lifesaver bottle, it does a good job when it comes to purification, but is quite expensive, costing around 11,000 rupees. Coming to livestock, it is effective in getting rid of bacteria, viruses, and parasites. It can handle turbid water better than the other two, and is also cost effective, costing around 1200 rupees. For being able to use one filter per settlement, we came up with an idea of attaching a rotary pump to livestock. Fresh water can be pumped and stored for usage.
We believe that developing such solutions will also cater to the coastal cities that are under threat of submergence in the long run, which is in line with our vision. We are Aqu-a-drift Solutions.